This is the War Brief Daily for April 15th, 2026, covering the Russia-Ukraine theater. Tonight we are tracking 5 confirmed developments: a mass 324 munition aerial assault with civilian casualties in Dnipro, guided bomb strikes targeting the Chernihiv Dam in Kyiv Oblast, a drone strike on a civilian cargo vessel in Odessa's port, a confirmed Russian ground advance in the Sumy direction, and a major Germany-Ukraine defense package signed on April 14. First, the overnight aerial assault. Beginning the evening of April 14 and continuing into early April 15, Russia launched 324 total munitions, approximately 250 Shahed-series drones, Gerbera and Italmas-type UAVs, and 3 Iskander-M ballistic missiles fired from the Rostov region. Russia used a 7-direction approach designed to saturate Ukrainian air defenses. The Ukrainian Air Force confirmed 309 of those 324 were destroyed or neutralized by 07 o'clock, a 95% intercept rate. That number is exceptional, and people still died. In Dnipro, 4 civilians were killed and at least 25 were wounded when a missile broke through. Chernihiv's central district also took guided strikes, damaging both an administrative and a residential building. An Iskander warhead was recovered in Kyiv's Desnianskyi district, awaiting controlled destruction. This is confirmed by the Ukrainian Air Force, National Police, and Suspilna. Second, Kyiv Oblast. Kyiv Governor Oleh Syniehubov confirmed 6 guided aerial bombs were aimed specifically at the Chernihiv Dam on the Seversky Donets River. The dam has not been reported as breached, but the targeting pattern is significant. This follows the same deliberate infrastructure logic Russia applied before the Kakhovka Dam destruction in June 2023. Additional guided bomb strikes hit the Malodanilivska community with reported civilian damage, confirmed by Suspilne Kharkiv and the Kharkiv Regional Administration. Third, Odessa. Russian drone strikes hit port infrastructure on April 14, directly striking a civilian cargo vessel sailing under a Panamanian flag. A fire broke out at a fuel storage facility within the port. No confirmed fatalities at the port site at time of reporting, confirmed by the Odessa Regional Military Administration and Suspilny. The targeting of third-country commercial shipping raises maritime law implications that extend beyond this single strike. Fourth, the Sumy direction. Ukrainian regional head Oleksiy Trehubov publicly confirmed Russian forces have advanced near the village of Marino. Ukrainian forces have relocated to new defensive positions. This is corroborated by both the Ukrainian General Staff and multiple OSINT sources, including Rybar and Wargonzo. This is confirmed, not speculation. Fifth, the Germany-Ukraine defense deal. On April 14, President Zelensky and the German Chancellor signed a 10-document defense package. Raytheon confirmed delivery of hundreds of Patriot interceptor missiles. The package also includes 300 million euros designated for deep strike capabilities and thousands of mid-range strike drones. The timing is not incidental. This deal was signed within hours of Russia's largest aerial salvo in recent weeks. Delivery timeline on those Patriot rounds is now the critical variable. One emerging report to flag. Russian OSINT channels report motorcycle assault formations near Huliopole in Zaporizhia and in the Sloviansk direction. These are single source at this stage, treat as early and unconfirmed. Here is what to watch next. Monitor full damage assessments from overnight strikes, particularly in Dnipro and Chernihiv. Watch for satellite or engineering confirmation of whether the Chernihiv Dam sustained structural damage. Follow Russian pressure in the Sumy direction to see whether the Marino advance expands. And track the delivery timeline on German Patriot interceptors. When those rounds arrive, they directly affect Ukraine's capacity to absorb mass strike events exactly like tonight's. That is your War Brief Daily for April 15, 2026.